If you're moving to San Diego and you're in your 20s or your 30s, the area that you choose to live in is going to have a big impact on the experience that you have here in San Diego. Things like walkability, social life, access to bars and restaurants can really change. You can either have access to all of that, or you can end up in a very quiet neighborhood. If we haven't met yet, my name is Scott. I'm a San Diego realtor, and I help buyers and relocation clients moving here to San Diego make better informed decisions about the San Diego real estate market. In today's video, we're going to dive into some areas that could be really great if you are a young professional looking to move to or buy here in the city of San Diego. Before we get into specific neighborhoods, it's really important that you decide what it is that you're looking for. What do you want your day-to-day life to look like after you purchase your home? Specifically about walkability. Do you want to be able to walk to coffee shops, restaurants, bars, yoga studios? Is it important that that's walkable nearby, or are you okay having to drive a few minutes to get to something like that? In terms of social life, do you want to be around people your age, or are you okay living in neighborhoods that are more families or older couples? For your commute, do you work downtown? Do you work remote? Do you work up in North County? How important is it that you live close to where your job is? What's the maximum commute time that you're willing to take? And lastly, space versus location. Do you want more space, or do you want a better location? What are you prioritizing? Most people can't have everything. You're going to have some trade-offs somewhere. If you're in your 20s or your 30s, one of the first neighborhoods I would look at in San Diego is the neighborhood of North Park. North Park is a great little neighborhood and it's very popular. It's very walkable. Depending on what area you live in, you're usually only a couple blocks walk away from something interesting. There's lots of bars, restaurants, and local breweries in the area, which is a big attraction to the neighborhood. And it's definitely more on the younger side. It's one of the most popular places for people in their 20s and their 30s to be. There are a couple things that you should know. It's definitely on the smaller side in terms of space, and in terms of parking, it can be a little bit challenging as well. You not only have a lot of people living in that area that have to park, but there's also a lot of people who live outside of North Park who are going to be driving in to experience those same bars, restaurants, and breweries. So North Park is a great area. Just be aware of some of those trade-offs. You're definitely trading space for lifestyle here. If you're looking to be right in the middle of all the action, I would look at the neighborhoods of Little Italy or downtown San Diego. Similar to North Park, both of these neighborhoods are going to be very walkable and have a lot going on within a few blocks of whatever area you decide to be in. Another benefit is that it's also very close to work, assuming you have a downtown job. You could probably walk directly to work or take an electric scooter or something like that. And again, another benefit is going to be the restaurants and the nightlife. A lot of people go to the Little Italy and downtown area specifically for restaurants and for nightlife. Some of your cons or your trade-offs are going to be a higher cost. Living in these neighborhoods are going to be a little bit more on the spendy side. Similar to North Park, again, smaller home size and busier environment. If you're not looking for a super busy neighborhood, downtown and Little Italy might not be the best option for you. This is much more city living. It's not for everybody, but it's really great if you want that high energy. If you're looking more for the beach or coastal lifestyle, I would highly consider the neighborhood of Pacific Beach. Pacific Beach is a very popular option. Obviously, some of the benefits are it's close to the beach. If you like to feel the sand between your toes and you want to watch the sunset over the Pacific Ocean anytime you want, Pacific Beach is a great area to be able to do that. In terms of the general neighborhood feel, it's a very active neighborhood, very social as well, and similar to the other neighborhood that we talked about in North Park, definitely on the younger side and very popular with people in their 20s and their 30s. Some of the trade-offs of Pacific Beach is going to be the noise. A lot of people in that area. There's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of traffic, so that's something you should be aware of. Second is going to be crowds. Pacific Beach is very popular year-round, whether you live in Pacific Beach or for people that are looking to drive out to the beach. And of course, parking. If you don't have an assigned parking spot, finding street parking, depending on the time of day or time of year, can be very challenging. With Pacific Beach, you're definitely choosing lifestyle over the quiet and space with this neighborhood. If you're looking for a neighborhood that's a little more central and a little bit quieter than the neighborhoods we've discussed, I would look into the neighborhood of Mission Valley. It's a great option and still a very popular neighborhood for younger people. It's a very central location and you have really good access to a lot of different freeways, so you can get to different areas of San Diego very easily. Probably going to be an easier commute for you depending on, of course, where you are working. And another benefit is there are a lot of newer condos in this neighborhood as opposed to some of the older buildings in some of the other neighborhoods that we've discussed earlier in the video. Some of the trade-offs of the Mission Valley area are going to be that it's a little less walkable than the other neighborhoods that we've talked about today. And there's going to be a little less personality or kind of charm in the Mission Valley area. It's more of a convenience neighborhood than a lifestyle, if that's more what you're looking for. So how do you pick the best neighborhood for you? At the end of the day, the best area really depends on your lifestyle. One of the things I always recommend my buyers do is to test the commute. Instead of driving directly to work, drive to the neighborhood that you're looking to buy in at the time that you would leave for work and drive to your work location and test the commute from that neighborhood. Second, visit at night. Drive to the neighborhood at night. Park. Get out and walk around and make sure that you're comfortable in that area. Think about the weekends. Drive to the neighborhood on the weekend. How's the traffic? How many people are coming in and coming out of that neighborhood? And be honest with yourself about what you actually enjoy. The best neighborhood isn't the most popular one for other people. It's the one that fits how you actually live. If you're moving to San Diego and you want help figuring out which neighborhood is best for your lifestyle, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help. My phone number and my email are in the description of every video. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing. It really helps out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the video next week.